What's up, gang? What's going on? Trey gang back at it, Jack. And it's time to spill tea. Shout out to everybody in the chat, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, gang. Y'all get y'all cups ready. Because I'm finna pour y'all some tea. I hope y'all paying attention to the YouTube streets and on social media too. Cause it's still going down. I hope y'all really understand that video that I dropped. It's at 600,000 views. And people still, man, look, y'all. Watch this. This finna be more interesting than that video. Cause, all right, we got the security side right, y'all. We read the letter. You seen it on the footage with the friends and the staff members. And remember the Chester Mob gang? And I showed his picture. And then Andrew Holmes made a big show about when his daughter got killed. Like they some relatives or something. Cause keep this in mind. Andrew Holmes do got family on the west and the south side. Mm-hmm. Remember his daughter, right? Know where his daughter from. Now check this out. Since we heard, look, since we heard what Andrew Holmes said, and know he got paid to tell us that theory because he ain't want to tell nothing about the staff involvement and all of this stuff. So when you go back and listen to Zach TV Live again with just Peas and Killer. Peas lied. Killer told the truth. Y'all remember how y'all used to say, look, make a long story short, you finna totally understand the whole video now. Right? Check this out, gang. This video finna confirm everything. Watch this, y'all. Killer told the truth. Peace lied. Remember, Peace was with T.Y. the night that Kenneka came up missing. P was in T.Y. live. And remember Franz K's story, right? Watch how Killer told the truth and Peace lied.
Live on Zach TV 1. I'm not even gonna do no introduction like that, man. I'm getting right into it.
First, he already smiling. Killer taking it serious, right? We finna look at this video. Since he was with the ops, T.Y. now, and Killer said, "Nah, bro, I ain't riding with you." Now watch how Killer's snitching. Watch this, gang.
You two guys at the party when Kenneka Jenkins was pronounced dead in the freezer.
Oh yeah, it was.
What?
Yes, they was there at 12 something when they pronounced her dead, meaning Saturday afternoon, right? Saturday afternoon. Keep that in mind. Both on with that.
What's your name for the people, bro?
My name Peace, huh?
Peace. And what's your name, bro?
Tiffy.
Tiffy. And y'all both was there.
Yeah.
What time did you two arrive, approximately?
Like 12 something.
Now look, I don't know who in the background, but they could be Vontarius. They could be Vontarius. Now check this out. 12, right? Confirmed Kenneka actually walked in the hotel at 12.
12 something. So when you arrived at the party last Friday, September 8th, who all was there?
Man, it was packed. It was a lot of people there, man.
Was Kenneka?
A lot of people there, right? Yeah, it could be Mike Take too, Uncle Fed. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? That's who we need to figure out, ain't it, man? Cause he got information, cause he know not to sit down on the same couch. Why he ain't on that red couch like both of these niggas? Now watch this.
Get out when y'all got to the party.
Yeah, Kenneka was in there, man.
So she was already up.
Yeah, she was there.
How was she acting?
Happy, dancing. As soon as I walked in, I remember I never forget. As soon as I walked in, she shorty.
Now look, every time when P smile, Killer frown. Y'all see that? Every time P smile, Killer frown. Watch how he gonna be slick dissing the grill with P's, right? On the slick side.
You acting funny, shorty? She like that big ass smile on her face, man. Smiling hard, man.
What was your relationship with Kenneka? Like, how did y'all know her?
My first time meeting the man, that was like just my man's, man, my main man's. That was his girl, man. So like,
Now you see Killer expression, he really just don't probably know Kenneka like that. That's probably why he ain't answering the question. But you got P's right here, right? He doing the most talking. But pay attention to Killer. Cause all the questions he gonna answer, you know, watch this.
Was your man's girl?
it was my man's girl, man. My baby, that was my man's girl. So like, my first time meeting her was a couple years ago. You know, by that being bro girl, you know, it's always been utmost respect for her.
Was your man at the party?
Nah, he wasn't at the party, man. He locked up.
Oh, free that guy.
Man, he actually just got out today.
What?
He got out today.
So how was it when he came? How was it when he came home to see that his girl was, you know?
I know my boy. I mean, you know he crushed, man. You know how that go, man.
Okay. Tell me this. So everybody is talking about the guy's part in that whole.
Now here go the question, gang. Watch this how it finna match up with Franz K's statements. Franz K statements, right? Pay attention, cause this interview it finna make a lot of sense.
Live video that Irene displayed. Who was, in a reflection of Irene glasses, it was a guy laid across the bed with the red sweater. Was that either one of you two? Okay. It was a conversation in the back. I know you guys got Facebook, so I know you heard the conversation one more.
Y'all see how hard they breathing now? Look, y'all. Look how hard they breathing when he asking the real question.
That whole live video that Irene displayed. Who was, in a reflection of Irene glasses, it was a guy laid across the bed with the red sweater. Was that either one of you two? Okay. It was a conversation in the back. I know you guys got Facebook, so I know you heard the conversation one motherfucker was saying. Who?
You heard the cough in the back, right? Y'all heard the cough. Look. Hear the cough.
Was saying. Who? Did any one of you guys see anybody try to force themselves upon her? So I'm gonna ask it. This is XTV. I asked the crazy shit. I asked what the world want to know, bro. No disrespect intended. So nobody tried to rape.
Hell no. Just again when Irene did that, like Jesse.
You hear now? Listen to Killer. We finna take Killer is the truth, right? Cause he said the party just getting packed when Irene went live. Right? Check it out again.
Crazy shit. I asked what the world want to know, bro. No disrespect intended. So nobody tried to rape.
Hell no. Just again when Irene did that, like Jesse.
It just started.
That's what she got on live before it started coming, right?
Okay. Since dude in the red sweater.
And that's why she said park in the parking lot, right? Park in the parking lot. Now, we finna pay attention to Killer's story. Cause he the only one telling something.
I was on the bed laid, you know what I'm saying? You can see through the reflection of her glasses around 3:06 or whatever. That's the time in the video. Where were you approximately in that video?
Now check this out. Killer know his voice is heard on that live, right? No, bro, I ain't riding. Bro, you ride with me or what? No, bro, I ain't riding, right? You see how both of them looked up? What the FBI say, But watch this. Check this out.
Probably somewhere sitting on the other bed, probably standing up dancing anywhere. I don't know, somewhere in the room.
Killer didn't want to answer that. See that? So that means he was in Irene live with the same dudes that were talking about you ride with me or what? But he just ain't seen in Irene live. Right? Check this out, gang.
So, in that room, how many rooms was in this one room?
Just one.
So it was one room in, like, so it was,
One.
how many beds?
Yes. When you walk in that bed, there's 2 beds right there. Desk, a little desk right there. 2 beds. Bathroom to the left, bathroom to the right.
So it wasn't
You
a suite.
see that how P try to give, look, he doing the most. P's doing the most, right? Bathroom to the left, bathroom to the right type, you know what I'm talking about? That shouldn't even be like, yeah, it was the bathroom to the, no, the bathroom was to the right. Like that, is that important? You know what I'm talking about? So now you don't know which room. Look, they're telling me you had more than one room, but you trying to line it up with Irene, with T.Y. live. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was like, ooh, it look like they in a different room. So he trying to match the angle up with T.Y. live, right?
It was just a regular room.
Nah, I wasn't no shit. It was regular room. Regular cheap room.
Okay. And we know we in Chicago. Y'all from out west, correct?
Yeah.
We know out west motherfuckers dance. They bop, right? They bop. Okay, so y'all y'all was in that y'all was getting y'all thug thizzle on and shit, popping, having a nice time. Be real, this Zach TV, this for the streets, the hood sitting in. Y'all had some liquor. Okay. The motherfuckers had some weed.
Motherfuckers smoking out.
Was motherfuckers off?
Now you see how Killer asking simple questions? You see how he answering that, right? Now watch this.
I'm saying?
No, I won't fuck with
Okay, y'all don't fuck. Okay, motherfucker don't fuck with so.
Did you hear Killer? Look, what Killer just say to Peas? Watch this.
motherfuckers smoking out.
Was motherfuckers off Zans?
No, I won't fuck with
Okay, y'all don't fuck. Okay, motherfucker don't fuck with Zans. So, Kenneka, what?
Come on, Ning. You doing too much. You see that? Did y'all just hear that?
smoking out.
Was motherfuckers off Zans?
No, I won't fuck with
Okay, y'all don't fuck. Okay, motherfucker don't fuck with Zans. So, Kenneka, what was she drinking?
They drinking some Hen, I think. Yeah. They had the big Hen out the bar.
Okay. How was she drinking her shit? Was she drinking her shit straight from the bottle or from the cup?
She had a little cup.
Okay, but then she eventually
Watch this.
grabbed the bottle, right?
Yeah, she was. You know how we get. You know how everybody get down.
Was y'all like, damn, slow down, shawty, or was this her regular?
Yeah, that's how motherfuckers be getting in. That's how we be having one. That's little sisters, you know, they know how they handle they time. Yeah, motherfucker was high and feeling good. Yeah, they don't, ain't no, that's little sisters, they just like how you drink, how we the guys, they that's little sister. They know, they weren't overdoing nothing like that. They just having a good time.
Have you ever saw Kenneka under the influence before?
Yeah, I seen her on the influence, but I ain't party. She way before that. Yeah.
So this was.
They only know from Kenneka from being party, so they really don't know her good. You see what I'm saying? Right?
Just let the people know. This was regular shit, right?
Yeah, regular shit. That's how we do. Yeah.
Okay.
Link up every weekend. That's probably like last shit. Every weekend we was with each other. That's our homie. Probably like the last 2 years. Every weekend we kicking it hard.
Y'all see how Killer ain't agreeing with that? Look. You see that? Look, just pay attention.
That's how we do.
Okay.
Link up every weekend. That's probably like last shit. Every weekend we was with each other. That's our homie. Probably like the last 2 years. Every weekend we kicking it hard.
Okay.
See that?
So this was just regular, everyday shit. Nothing spectacular. Y'all ain't think, oh, she gonna get sick.
No, they trying to make sure she be overhanded.
Okay. We just,
don't like, just try to play like she be overhanded or Irene be over. No, it ain't never nothing like that. Man.
Okay. When y'all start seeing social media and everybody and they motherfucking mama blaming Irene, what was y'all thinking? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just me. Nah, man.
Now look, you see how he taking up for Irene? Right? Remember what Irene said in her live, right? When she started accusing Monifa. Watch this.
That's her real. Hey, that's that girl real life friend. They like this. And she was going hard trying to find real life.
He talking about Monifa, but he talking about Irene. Payow. You see that, gang? Man, this nigga the ops. Killer one down for that. He talking about Monifa. He talking about Irene. Pay attention.
Yeah, that's just me. Nah, man. That's her real. Hey, that's that girl real life friend. They like this. And she was going hard trying to find real life. We don't allow no shit like that. We don't get out like that. We don't allow kids and little sisters and all like that. We don't do nothing like that. We don't condone no activities like that, man.
Okay. When they came in the room and they was saying shit like, she missing.
Uh-oh, here go the question. They finna match up with Franz K, right? When she missing. Give you the rundown. We know at some point Kenneka was outside the room with the guys, right? Snatched her, right? Remember what Friends K said at 2 something. Remember what Irene said at 2 something. Everything that was proven on the footage, watch this shit.
What was y'all doing, or what was y'all initial reaction?
Tell the truth, we ain't think I know she finna weird ass shit like that. So motherfuckers they leave with their niggas and shit like that on some branch off, you know. Yeah, we ain't take it real.
P said branch off. He even just said branch off. Branch off what? See that? Slick questions.
Nigga, though, to tell the truth, we ain't think I know she finna weird ass shit like that. So motherfuckers they leave with their niggas and shit like that on some branch off, you know. Yeah, we ain't take it real serious like that till after the fact. Exactly. I'm like, damn, she really gone? That's like going over. Nah, first, you know, yeah, like,
so y'all ain't that. Y'all like, man, get the fuck out of here. Go.
And that's when Killer get to kick Shemaya foot. They taking your friend out. And you got him saying branch off.
Like not like get the fuck out of here, like get the fuck on with it. No, like man, she probably with that nigga, you know, she probably with something, she probably, you know, ain't thinking, you feel me, not never thinking for the worst. Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay, well she
that shit didn't happen like that. You heard, look, you just heard what he just what Killer just said.
Man, she probably with that nigga, you know, she probably with something, she probably, you know, ain't thinking, you feel me, not never thinking for the worst. Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay, well she when y'all realize shit.
But that's your man girl though. Y'all see that now? But that's your man girl though. And branching out with another dude. That's why I say he lied. Killer telling the truth. Look at the questions Killer answering. And look how he lied when he
serious. Shit serious. What did y'all do?
What did anybody else do? Toe to toe. Flow to flow. Around and look.
So y'all going like.
See that? He saying he went door to door like what Irene said. We were door to door. Killer ain't answering that part because he know he wasn't even knocking on no door to door, looking for no Kenneka. Where he went to on the lower level. By himself.
What time? It was 3, 4 in the morning? And y'all go
3, 4 in the morning. So that's why y'all see him on the world lower level. What time? Hold on, gang. Oh, this is gentleman out finna put the buttons on now, cause y'all know she missing some buttons. Damn, I took Killer scene out there, John. Hold on, I can put it back in. He said 3 to 4, right? Y'all see that going on, right? 3 to 4. Look what's going on at 3. See that, y'all? Hold on. What? Look at all this. What? Everything on the footage. 3 to 4, right? And that's when we see Killer getting off on the elevator. Hold on, let me see, can I get Killer in the elevator? Like, quick. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I can go to this. What that John there, right here? I can go to this. Now this damn, I can't find that junk, but y'all get what I'm saying, right?
Hey, y'all seen her? Y'all seen her? Told ask her for anything. Man, y'all see it. You seen the girl in the blue jean jacket? Y'all seen our friend? What anybody else do? They say they friend missing. Everybody start participating. Look.
And y'all told, and is it true? Yes or no? Y'all told the security play the camera back.
Yeah. And we walked up to the front desk. First of all, when we told the guy behind the desk, we say.
And who he was at the front desk with? Monifa, Shamaya, Bree, and T.Y. And we see Monifa go to the front desk arguing with the front desk, right? This what he talking about.
Our friends missing, man. His reaction wasn't like a regular reaction as somebody that works at a hotel. If you behind the front desk of a hotel, big hotel like that, you would think that they would be more concerned. You would think that they gonna call the police. You don't think that they gonna give a helping hand, reaching out to us. It wasn't too much like a concern for him. He really kind of walked. He brushed us off and he walked off. He went back behind. He walked off, leaving his desk unattended. Actually,
like
it wasn't really,
like it ain't that.
Yeah. Like it ain't that.
Fuck, like he don't give a fuck. Like he don't give no fuck. Did y'all feel discriminated against at any given moment in time? Like, man, they been racist.
Any moment in time, man. I felt disrespected from the moment we told him, hey, XY, you feel me, ABC. And he said XYZ. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I ain't type of response to respect it. Yeah, I ain't expect that. You know, I ain't expect that type of response. We all expected you to, get on the phone, do something, at least show us. Act like
show some proof. Act like you care.
It wasn't like that.
Okay. That shit just don't seem right. So when y'all start looking for it, y'all realize, damn, she nowhere in this motherfucker. What else came to matter?
Nah, we thought she was our nigga, Joe. We ain't know now.
Oh, okay. Be real, bro. Be real.
We trying to hope for the best. We not thinking of
what you mean.
At
what point in time, like was you talking at the point in time was we walking around the hotel asking? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
When we got rid at that time?
Yeah.
Oh shit, at that time, like once a month no reaction, that motherfucker still looking hard, but we all way out here in this hunky town, like, well, I don't want to say no, what it is. Yeah, we all out there for it. They can't do too much because they gonna get us removed in the door, just like what's going on with them protesting. So you get to bargain a tree that touch a nerve, they gonna get you up out of there.
Yeah. And when we was walking around there, look, after all that, it still was never. They didn't come and tell us like, yeah, we finna put y'all out of, yes, y'all disturbing the peace. They never said nothing to us.
They wanted y'all to stay.
They didn't say anything.
Y'all see how Killer just let P do all the talking because he doing all the lying, really. He lying and dry snitching on himself the whole time. So everything what he telling y'all, what I just showed y'all on the footage, you can see the foul play in it. He bullshitting and dry snitching, and Killer just only answer the question that was involved with him.
He didn't say nothing. There wasn't no concern. There wasn't no, hey, yeah, y'all disturbing the peace. We finna put y'all out. Ooh, no.
Who went?
To be honest, we couldn't find nobody. We literally walking around like.
Cause look, he know damn well he ain't on footage with him at that time talking to security. He just sitting back, let him do all the talking. He can't answer that part or lie about it.
Where's the help? Where's the hotel security? Where did they go?
Shit, everybody just
We didn't see
bro.
We didn't see
Everybody
nobody.
disappeared, bro.
We didn't see nobody. We seen man too. When the party was going on, when it was jumping, it was
Snitch.
it was 2 man security guards that was coming in there. And after we started looking for her, we looking for hotel security. Like, man, somebody to help. Somebody that can go in the back. Somebody that can go not get access to open door. None of that. We didn't see nobody. We ain't get no help. It wasn't like they was concerned.
Okay, this the realest shit.
PP.
Oh, that's a personal problem, but double P. That's the realest shit I heard on some real shit, some real Chicago shit. You like, we at a party, we thinking, Shorty dipped off with a nigga.
Yeah,
It's Chicago. We know what, come on, bro. We from the West. We know
real period, man.
Oh, shut it. I see how y'all from.
You know how it comes, man.
Okay.
We can't find it, man. What Kendra? Oh, Kendra.
See that? Here it go, y'all.
You know, my thoughts as well as everybody on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Periscope, Instagram. What the fuck was that? All right, we good. I'm like, whoa.
See that? He got the name wrong. Miss something going on behind the scenes. That everybody was laughing exactly like, whoa, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on. I'm thinking this. Like, why the fuck and who the fuck would leave a friend behind? But y'all saying she probably dipped off with somebody on some other shit.
We think,
Bro, look, it wasn't like a motherfucker left her for a whole day. It's like a motherfucker was like, for 2 minutes, left they took her out of outside for 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
And then
Who voice that is? Cause listen, look, he had to get involved now. Like, yeah, we left her out for 2 minutes, right? This is the same time with Friends K, right?
went back to look, and then she was gone. It like, so if I walk to go piss right now, you ain't gonna just think, oh, let me knock on the bathroom. He been in the bathroom for a long time. A motherfucker took me through it. Man, you ain't gonna be thinking no shit like that. You gonna be broke, took a long time. Then to the morning come, you damn, folks still in the bathroom. Now you might open the door. So you bogus for letting me go piss in the bathroom by myself? No, nobody thinking like that, bro.
Nah.
Nobody but if it would have been that, motherfucker would have been, while the party was deep, the motherfucker would have been looking through the hotel. Motherfucker think like, oh yeah, she probably.
That means while the party was deep, that would have been, look. So that means she was missing soon when the party got crunk. In the bathroom too. And that what Irene said, that what Shakira checked and was like, let me go check the bathroom, see if Kenneka still in there. And next thing you know, she was like, Kenneka really not in here. But remember Friends K, what he said he saw on the camera though.
Got up with a motherfucker real quick.
Okay. So when y'all was in the car, who had her mother keys? Because I read that in the paper.
We got a different car.
Y'all didn't go with the. Y'all didn't
ride with them. They rode different. Everybody rode.
Everybody jumped in the car.
Hotel. Everybody rode, get your ride. Everybody rode separately.
What was y'all thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Leaving the hotel that night.
What's
Homie,
we were really concerned to the next day.
Exactly. At that point in time,
like she's still missing. That's what we got.
Exactly. Like,
next day.
You still like, damn, where she at? But it's still like, oh, this shit still ain't real. It's right. It's like, hey, this shit ain't real, bro. Like this shit just ain't real, bro. This shit just ain't no shit that just be real, homie. There ain't no motherfucker be thinking about like that. Like that's some movie shit, bro. Niggas don't really be thinking like, oh, you might drop me off in front of my door, but don't watch me go in. Spin the block like, damn, I ain't even watch bro go in. Call my phone whole time, I ain't picking up. A motherfucker got me, but you ain't thinking in that 1 second that you put out that motherfucker might come around the corner. You creeping your, bro. You'll be thinking crazy all the time. You think like that.
Okay. So the next morning, which is Saturday, well, you know, 8, 9.
I'm gonna keep it like this. Actually,
Now you see you see how Zach finna get to the night, right? This whole video just criminated everybody. We just didn't understand what was going on with the video at first, cause we were like, look at their body, like we know they lying and stuff like that, but watch this.
that, because what you saying basically, like when we was leaving, my thoughts when I was leaving up out of there, I was still like trying to think for the better, hoping like like trying to think on the light side.
Exactly.
But I peeped a lot of like stuff while I was in there, like man, like some don't sit well with me, but this my friend. I don't want to think like that. Exactly. Nobody's gonna think like that. Don't nobody want to think like that. You don't just go there. You gotta get to 55 before you get to 100. You don't just go to 100.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't go 0 to 100 for real though. Nobody, you hear me? So it's like we still was thinking like at the same time, this side of your stomach feeling like man, but this side of your stomach like hope you hoping for the better. That's I ain't thinking like man, you hear me?
When did you get the call that she was found?
Like the next day, on Saturday. The next day on Saturday around like midday. Night. Was it like night? Yeah.
The ninth. You see how Killer just snitched it? The ninth. And everybody knows she was found on the 10th. That's why P's looking at him. See what I'm saying? Y'all see how this interview going now, Jack? He just said the ninth. Killer was telling the truth.
Hold up, you got it Saturday night?
No, night. Let's go on like Sunday or some shit like that.
Okay, so okay.
When they found you, like no. Matter of fact, Sunday when they found her, that's when they found her. No.
Sunday's when they found her. On the call, we got the ninth. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Now, watch this. Just to bag that story up. Just to bag it up, right? Oh, damn, y'all. Is this it? This gotta be it. Hold on. Man, they got all kind of ads and shit on their job. Hold on. Oh, no, y'all. It's on my other phone. And that's when the direct beverage manager went and found her in the freezer at 12 something. Let me 12 something, right? When the beverage manager found Kenneka, and you got Leonora in the lobby and talking to Risco, and Risco telling them to go to the police precinct. Listen what Killer said.
No, well, that Friday, that was Saturday. The kickback was Friday. Exactly. Saturday to midday, because I remember it was midday, because that's when they called the phone. They was like, they found Kenneka. We like, where? And they was like, they found them. We like, wait, what? Okay. What? How the fuck she get it out? If we was all around this hotel, where was she? How did this happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, man, it was just like mind-boggling. Like, fuck, like you just stuck like for a second. Like, wait, what? It's crazy, man. Like,
Well, were y'all was looking for, did anybody think, like, let me go down to the basement? Or y'all like, fuck it, we don't got access to that?
man, we didn't even know.
Exactly.
The first floor shit. Yeah, we don't know basement some shit.
Y'all heard that what Killer said?
We just walking around it, and the back part, like, okay, once you go back towards
The back part. Now, everything what he just telling y'all, that's what we seen, everything that was going on at the back door, right? At the back door, right? And we got these folks coming out of the kitchen. Peas, T.Y., Monifa, Shamaya.
kitchen. Like, okay, everybody know how a hotel is. You know how how they have the chairs set up on the table. If it's the weekend, it's like it's over with. You know, like it's closed. They don't like the restaurant's gonna be open. It's the weekend, so it's like it was nighttime, and then
He got information when the hotel closed, when the chairs set up. You got all this information. But listen how Killer quiet. Cause Killer know he was on lower level. But Killer saying he on the lower level. He wasn't on the lower level, but he saying he in the kitchen. He talking about the kitchen. The whole time. Zach asked that man, was y'all in the basement? Killer spoke up about the lower level. He spoke about the kitchen. Watch this.
it was closed. So walking back there, you get like a creepy little sense of vibe. Even the toughest guy, you gonna get like you're not finna just wander off into these people hotel. That's off limits first.
Right, like some scary
You
movie.
get what I'm saying? It's like who finna go all the way back there? Which put me in the mindset like, how would she go back there? You know what I'm saying? Like, the same route that you get to that kitchen is the, you know, the same route is the exit. The exit you go to your cars.
Right.
It's the same route. It's the same way. You get what I'm saying?
Just gave you the direction to the kitchen, knowledge that this your first time in there, but you telling that's the same way to the kitchen. This your first time, but you got direction how to get to the kitchen. Y'all see how this interview just criminated? Look, this your first time. Damn, man, we need more thumbs up than that, Jack. Come on, gang. What going on?
You like, why would she take that exit? Did you ever think, for one, did anybody ever think like she in the fucking basement? She gonna be downstairs.
Yeah.
Do y'all think somebody forced her down there?
It's my order.
Do y'all think she was in the basement? No. Did y'all think somebody lured her down in there? Hell yeah. What that sound like? See what I'm saying? Slick ass questions. Wait a minute.
Did anybody ever think like she in the fucking basement? She gonna be downstairs.
Yeah.
Do y'all think somebody forced her down there?
It's my order. I feel like somebody I know her well, man. She's not. Okay, first of all,
Killer spoke up because he knew she was down now. He knew she was down now. See what I'm saying, y'all?
she's not just your average 90-pound girl, not no little bitty girl you can just grab and you can't grab her, bro. She gonna fight you, bro.
And all of a sudden, just mention a fight. Now you want to mention a fight? You see what I'm saying? Now you want to mention a fight. So what he just said about the kitchen is the same direction that he right here. See that? Y'all see that, right? Ain't that the same time when they said around about 3 or 4? or 4, right? Look what's still going on at 3 and 4 o'clock when he mentioned a fight scene. Kenneka ain't going. She gonna put up a fight. And everybody seeing is what we witnessing, a goddamn fight. How many people in here? Yeah, we finna stop acting brand new with this shit. Let me play it a little bit.
Ain't no, she ain't going like that, bro. She gonna put up a fight. She gonna knee you. She gonna do something. She gonna act crazy. You ain't finna just grab her. Yeah, think you finna willy-nilly just take her. She not that type of girl, bro. She up on her P's and Q's, bro. She first of all, from just me knowing her, from all through time, just knowing her, for you to just keep staring at her, she don't like that type of shit. She don't like the creepy activity, none of that. Like most girls, pretty girls, they don't like all the attention on them. You know what I'm saying? So for you to even try to, it had to be some type of something because she ain't going. You touch the wrong way, she taking off on you.
Notice how when Killer dozing off, and he doing all talking. See that? Do y'all see the difference now? I just want to know, do we got to understand it on this whole interview? Who lied and told the truth? Killer told the truth, man. He might didn't say much, but when he did say something, he told it. That's why while he talking, he reminiscing about that fight scene and knew that girl was in the struggle.
She gonna fight, bro. So for somebody to just, you know what I'm saying? For you to think you just, oh yeah, she went that way.
If you had to narrow it down and say, oh, it had to be him and it had to be her, who would y'all point the fingers to? Because I heard it was two creepy motherfuckers that was real creepy in there.
Dude, don't say I heard it good times, man.
The hotel dude. He gotta think. Killer got a response.
It's just a hotel faculty period, bro.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, it's like
that shit won't work, bro.
It's like, okay, everybody seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. Everybody seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. In that movie, you learned the mom was in it, uncle was in it, the cop, he was in it, everybody was in it. It's like,
so you saying this?
Killer know he lying. Killer know he lying. Look, y'all. Watch this.
In that movie, you learned the mom was in it, uncle was in it, the cop, he was in it, everybody was in it. It's like,
so you saying this, the hotel staff?
He got away from peas. See that? Mm-hmm. Y'all see that right, gang? His whole body shifted. See what I'm saying? Look again.
In that movie, you learned the mom was in it, uncle was in it, the cop, he was in it, everybody was in it. It's like,
I ain't with you on that, bro.
So you saying this, the hotel staff was a part of it?
I'm not gonna just throw it up on them. I'm not gonna say the whole hotel staff. I'm just saying. It's obvious. It's obvious.
Why didn't record the tapes back? Why didn't?
Bro, period isn't. How the fuck they all just disappear, bro? Like all doing it like they knocking on the door while everybody got there. All of a sudden she come up and say it's getting empty. Now all of them just gone, bro.
No motherfucker.
Motherfucker just ran up in there, bro.
We ain't shit, man. Hell no. Yeah, it's true. I ain't gonna shit because we can't find you. Okay, you supposed to be helped. You staff, right? So we looking for you. Where's hotel security? While we looking for
Look at Killer Face. He know this nigga lying. He know he lying.
These people. Now, so we can't find this person. Okay, all before everything happened, we study seeing him, study going down, study seeing, knocking on the door. Yeah, keep it down. Yeah, study knocking at the door, keep it down. We'll put a towel on the door. All type of.
They told y'all put the towel on the door.
They told us put a towel on the door.
This is what the staff is telling y'all.
They called the phone. Put the towel on the door.
So hold on. So I heard a similar statement as well. That the staff said put the towel on the door. Like they wanted y'all to stay there. They didn't want y'all to leave.
No, they didn't want to stay. We was downtown. They put us out in the door. Yeah, we was downtown. We smoking. For like an hour smoking. They put the towel on the door.
They wanted y'all to stay there for some particular reason.
Then when Friends K come in there, he put the towel up under the door because he said he went in the bathroom and smoked with him. Right? That's the cool security guard. And he said he seen her was laying down, sleep, and didn't think nothing because the room still looked normal. Mm-hmm.
It's like,
So, I mean, now that you look at it, you look at it like that. Exactly.
Why don't tell you though?
Okay, they see. Okay, if anybody
was y'all rowdy?
It was nothing I put out. It wasn't rowdy. Motherfuckers dancing. I'm talking about like period. Okay, if you say you're going to 609, if you say you're going to 609, this crowd come in, they going to 609.
It's a
this
party.
crowd come in, going to 609. Damn, motherfuckers in front of us like, hey, they don't think they. Then we already told them.
Y'all heard that? What he just snitched about the other room, 609. Hey, guess what room 609 was? A lot of guys. What Friends K said, it was a lot of guys, but no girl. And you got P saying room 609.
They want rowdy motherfuckers dancing. I'm talking about like period. Okay, if you say you're going to 609, if you say you're going to 609, this crowd come in, they going to 609.
It's a
this
party.
crowd come in, going to 609. Damn, motherfuckers in front of us like, hey, they don't think they. Then we already told them they smoke weed. We told them they having a party up there. They never put them out. I'm not sure.
Never put them out in the 6th room. In room 609, they had a party down there too. Just like Friends K said, it was a party on the 9th, 11th, and the 6th floor. 9th, 11th, and the 6th floor.
No. Then for there was so much activity, y'all started calling us. Then once we started looking for somebody, now we ain't getting no response.
What? And remember, Friends K Radio Lennon and said the friends is looking for Kenneka in the hotel. Risco Radio Lennon and Lennon didn't respond. Right? Lennon didn't respond, right? Check this out.
Damn.
That's fishy. Would that be fishy?
That's super fishy. Did y'all hear about? It was a rumor on Facebook about maybe they did that to sell the organs or anything like that. I heard some crazy shit.
I believe that shit for real. I ain't telling you none of that shit. They ready to cover his spot. Yeah, but organ trafficking. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. And then if anybody know that, anybody know. African Americans got some of the rich. Got the best, you know what I mean? Fuck that, bro. They did that shit. I don't fuck with keep doing all that, bro. We ain't do none of that shit, period, bro. None of that's all us. We look out for them, bro. We hound them out when they fucked up, bro. We feed them when they ain't got shit to eat. They smoke them out Pleasant side. On this kind of exactly, bro. We sleep on this side. On this side. Sleep on the floor, bro. Ain't hell no. Knock that shit on. We on that right there. That shit on there. I'm tired of hell. We can't keep going on us. We did. The hell no, we ain't do no shit like that. That's numerous of times fucking that up there. My first time spin up this crib, they on the couch. I'm sleeping on the floor. Sleeping next to their feet and shit like that. Man, hell no. You know, I'm getting like that, period. I'm real life. It's around to be around every weekend. That's what we do. You feel me? Every weekend. You know, shit like that. Hell no. Every weekend. Man, hell no, bro. Get that shit.
See that? He's smiling about it. Killer serious about it. See that? In this whole interview, he told the truth, he lied. And he lied and dry snitch. Come on, y'all. It's 600 folks in here. That's all the thumbs Kenneka get. How many times y'all watch this be like, couldn't even figure this out? Couldn't even figure this out, man. You know what I'm talking about? For one thing, the person that shot the video is dead on this shit. Because look how much closer it's bringing now. Since you understand it now. You see what I'm saying? But everybody supposed to be soldier. I just want to know what happened to the girl. And then when you figured when you hear the T, you don't even want to thumb the girl up. You know what I'm talking about? That's sad, Jack. That's sad as hell. You know what I'm talking about? All this shit is exposing. Look.
Shit going on in that hotel, man. Mama need to get the bottom of that shit, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro.
Did y'all try to reach out to the
Killer said her mama need to get involved in this shit, man.
Shit like that, hell no. Every weekend, man, hell no, bro. Get that shit on shit going on in that hotel, man. Mama need to get the bottom of that shit, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro.
Did y'all try to reach out to her mother or her sister and holler at them?
I don't even know her family. We know her. We know her. I just can't give in. I'm be glad too, though. Yeah.
You see that? That's why Killer said, I'd be glad too, though. Hell yeah. He ain't saying none of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't saying none of that shit, man.
Yeah, we won't have no problem too, because I'll definitely clutch. So when you want to go protest, we ain't want to just exactly. There's a lot of shit gonna be involved in that Facebook slandering our name. People just acting like they know what's going on. All these Facebook detectives. They made it hard for us to go up there and protest now, because now you got motherfuckers sleep and go up there and protest anytime. I was wanting to go today. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna stop now, man. I saw motherfuckers on the do shit to our man. Carry it.
See that? Look at the body language now. Period. We already know what's going on.
Okay. I understand where y'all coming from, brother. I understand. How did people even know y'all was at the party? From different lives.
See that? Killer don't want to say that was his birthday too that night, right? Cause if he said that was his birthday that night, and all the fingers gonna point at him. So keep everybody focused on Irene party. But they on flyers together, right? And it's both of their party. But the wrong people showed up.
There's so many people there, bro. It was homie. Yeah. It get real groovy out west, man. Alright. Yeah, most definitely.
Man, yeah, that hotel got something to do with that, man. Blank. That's what I'm looking at. So that all that shit even happened and all that motherfucker been kicking it. Like years and years been kicking it. Now some fruit stuff happens. And you point to us always now, man. Go like that, bro. You go like that, bro. We take care of bro.
Okay. What's next for y'all?
What's next, man? Trying to find justice for our friend. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever we gonna do, whatever it takes. Whatever we trying to knock down. Coming up doing what we doing now. Yeah, we trying to show the world, man. Like, man, they trying to sweep under the rug, man. Exactly.
They trying to sweep it up on the rug, just like what Franz K said. Is the truth get buried while the lies get. Come on, gang. You know what I'm talking about? I feel Killer because he's sitting in a hard spot right now. You know what I'm talking about? He's sitting in a hard spot right now. You know what I'm talking about? Man.
That's what they doing?
Yeah, that dude get on the thing and holler all that. His mama supposed to, all that, man. Hell no, bro. He's lying on that. Come on, bro.
He just debunked that, said, dude, all on the, who he talking about when he said dude be all on there talking about her mama got something to do with it, lying on that lady, right? Listen what he just said.
Exactly. Y'all think that's what they doing?
Yeah, that dude get on the thing and holler all that. His mama supposed to, all that, man. Hell no, bro. He's lying on that. Come on, bro.
And they go to cough again. Who y'all think he talking about when he said dude getting all on there? What video I showed y'all? One more time.
That's what they doing?
Yeah, that dude get on the thing and holler all that. His mama supposed to all that, man. Hell no, bro. He's lying on that. Come on, bro. It's something more. It's more to this, man. Yeah, it's bigger than us, bro. Way bigger. It's deeper than us, bro. Yeah. Like he said, it's deeper than rap.
Since he know it's deeper than us, that's why French K sent the letter exposing how deep it go. Man, they want to protect the money of the hotel. They didn't want a murder plan at the hotel. You know what I'm talking about? French K said,
It's deeper than my baby. It's bigger than us, bro. They tried to find a fall guy. Like, let's put it on these young man. Hey.
Why would they target Kenneka out of everybody? Was it because she was the most vulnerable? Because she was
in the hallway.
She was in the hallway by herself. Killers told it again. By herself. And remember in the beginning of this video, he said they branch off. See that, gang? When you actually listen and ask the same question but in a different form.
Said she was the most vulnerable. It's just like, yeah, this was just probably perfect time, homie.
When I say vulnerable, I mean she was by herself. She was drunk, intoxicated.
It could have been any one of us. It could have been anybody. It could have been bro. It could have been anybody.
But she left with a dude in the beginning, and you ain't take it serious. See that, gang? How this interview criminated the whole.
This is a young lady, look true, drunk in the hallway, probably sitting down, motherfucker, scooped up, help you up, some shit like that, man. And the room was right next to the elevator. It was right next. We ain't getting no house.
See, he gave you the route to the kitchen. Now he telling you about the elevators. Talking too much. No wonder why Killer got shot. The people, man, look. No wonder why Killer got shot because of this. And Zach TV dead. But this sucker still living.
I don't know none of that shit. He came out the room swinging, fighting. You came out. You know what? Come on, man. You gonna snatch somebody's friend. Somebody gonna let you snatch their friend. Bro,
snatching? Now he talking about snatching what Frank K just said about the guys in the hoodie. Snatch her? Y'all see that? Now he talking about snatching. Kitchen, by the elevator, and body snatching. Why would he even mention snatching? And this a week after when the girl, you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. I'ma rewind it.
Oh, wait, probably sitting down, motherfucker, scooped up, help you up, some shit like that, man. And the room was right next to the elevator.
Here's what happened.
He ain't getting no hollering or no nothing. That's it. He came out the room swinging, fighting. You came out. You know what? Come on, man. You gonna snatch somebody's friend. Somebody gonna let you snatch their friend, bro.
Boom. There you go. There you go, Jack. Now, Killer's still alive. He just been shot a few times. See what I'm saying? Everything matches up with the security statements. That's why I got so many views on that jump right now. It blow Andrew Holmes' lie. It criminated the Crown Plaza. It criminated everybody that's on the footage.
There had to be some slick. Come on, man. That party going like that, man. If it was any other group.
And look, Killer in the days again. Ain't that the same days he had when he was talking about the kitchen The same route when she was putting up a fight. Same body language. Same question. Same body language, same question. But a different way of asking. Look.
About anybody else, bro. Forget just Chicago, period. If you was in Texas, bro, the hotel, bro. You think nothing let somebody touch you, you're not gonna let nobody harm your friend, bro. Period. You're not gonna let nobody harm your friend, man.
Why was he talking about you ain't finna let no friend harm your friend? That shouldn't even be the subject. It supposed to be like, man, how can she just wander off and, you know, then jump into,
And that's a fact, man. I don't know why.
Yeah,
the
it's so
bashing is
fucked up.
started towards y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And that's crazy. And I was thinking, like, wow, when did Facebook become FBI? You know what I'm saying? All these normal motherfuckers become.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so fucked up here. It's so fucked up here. Niggas ain't even putting the masks on to do hits, bro. You can go watch. It's 100 motherfuckers got bodies, man. They killing motherfuckers, no mask on, no gloves, nothing. If you think a motherfucker got time to pick a motherfucker up and put him to the freeze, man, these motherfuckers, half the kids are ALD, man. They ain't got motherfucker, you know.
that's why the style made the friends do that. He laughing again. What? So we know who bullshitted in this interview.
Come on, man.
And another thing, with black on black crime being, you know what I'm saying, so extremely popular in Chicago, like, I'm not saying y'all per se, but black people are known to do what when they kill somebody?
Shoot, man.
And this how Zach got killed? Shot. How the powder goers get killed? Shot. What black people do? They shoot.
So when you heard about her body being found in the freezer, did y'all think of a black person instantly?
I ain't gonna lie. I picture the creepy. I picture somebody creepy, man. Just like he gives you just here,
street all day,
like a white man.
White man. What Killer just said? White man. Listen what Killer's saying on the slick side.
Bro, we dusting, we nervous after that. See what's going on after that. On the freeze, most of the motherfuckers, bro. Right.
Killer looked nervous on the footage when he was walking the hall. P's always smiling. Killer said he was nervous after that. Listen to this shit.
Black man, bro. We dusting, we nervous after that. See what's going on after that. On the freeze, most of the motherfuckers, bro. Right. Ain't no motherfuckers, hell no, bro. That girl ain't nothing no one motherfucker, man. Especially no young motherfucker.
That girl just wasn't with no one motherfucker. You hear that? That girl wasn't with no one motherfucker.
On the freeze, most of the motherfuckers, bro. Ain't no motherfuckers, hell no, bro. That girl ain't no one motherfucker, man. Especially no young motherfucker. That's another thing. She's not your average, just one guy. Just they did that, bro. No motherfuckers ain't hit none of that. They did that to that girl, man. Something went on the hotel, bro. Motherfucker don't know nothing yet, but motherfucker, they did that, bro. We ain't do no shit like that. So we did that. I think they said the hotel got like 47 cameras in it, man. Come on, man.
47 cameras. He keeping up with the cameras, ain't it? Look.
I was on the elevator. Motherfucker was dirty. Motherfucker was hold on, camera. Just so happen it don't work. Bro, that shit work, bro.
So hold on. Did they tell y'all that the cameras didn't work?
That's what we hear on the man. That's the camera didn't work.
When we went to the front desk and we talked to dude, we was telling him that our friend was missing. He told us, he's like, sir, could you run the cameras back? He like, man, I can't do that. Like, oh, y'all gotta call police for the mystery report.
He didn't say that. Hold up, the man worked there. He said y'all gotta go call the police.
He told us call the police and have her parents file a mystery report for her DM. That's only how he said it. And then he walked off. Like I told you, he walked off. He walked off after that.
Did anybody tell like, fam, you tweaking it? Our friend lost. Our friend.
Actually, one of the girls started getting rowdy with him. And that was
we heard about that.
The girl started telling him like, knock your ass out. I say this is Rajay Blue. And I went back and I apologized. I told him, hey sir, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? My friend, she a little upset. She lost a friend. He know it's okay. It's okay. walked off. I'm thinking like, dude, why you ain't call the police? She just told you, she just threatened you at your job. Come on, bro, if you work at a hotel, you behind, and okay, first of all, you got customers coming in, customers going out, customers standing right there, and you a big disturbance of the peace, somebody's actually threatening you at work. You ain't call the police? Oh, you ain't call the police, huh?
Trigger down shit.
Oh, you ain't. And there was another thing, y'all never call hotel security. Hotel security is
Another that's 5 times before that though.
It's just get these people up out of there. No
slick shit going on.
Never said nothing, man. And when we was in the room when they first started before, like when they first came back in, like we said, it was like everybody it didn't hit everybody yet. They called the room and they was like, yeah, you got a group of girls in going around the hotel. They're causing a big disturbance. You need to get those girls back in the room, or we're gonna have to put them out.
What?
Hey, what? You like, oh, y'all serious?
Our friend is missing, and y'all talking about the disturbance going on.
It's a disturbance. They making noise.
So the misconception on social media is that motherfuckers didn't go look for her. When the truth is, everybody went looking for her.
Because there wasn't a lot of people like 6 of us all at the end.
See that? 6 of us all at the end. You count Monifa, Shamaya, Bree, T.Y., Peas, and Killer. See that? They was all on the footage at one point in time looking for her. He ain't lying about the footage because he know what he was seen on the footage. So he going with Rosemont narrative, like Irene said. The police told us, and Killer ain't with this shit. Look at the facial expression now. And Killer said, that's all I got is the footage. Show the footage. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
There wasn't a lot of motherfuckers.
But everybody
That's how everybody got up here. Like,
It wasn't no lot of motherfuckers looking for her. So they ruled everything out. What I told y'all when Tanasia and them leaving all around 3-something and all this, they weren't looking for her. Only him, T.Y., Monifa and them that had something to do with it, Jack. Pay-y'all. Let me see what them thumbs like. Man, that's all the thumb the girl get. I don't get that game, but let's keep going.
like we hit home, like everybody
Get serious, want them girls.
everybody got that serious face, like we it's snapped into us. That looks like we everywhere. Part of we looking around.
You had the opportunity to talk to her mother one-on-one. What would you say to her mother? You first, brother.
Personally, if I could talk to her mother, man, I would just first and foremost, I would apologize.
But he ain't talking about what he saw that night. He just want to apologize, but he don't want to tell. Look, if I had the opportunity, I'm going to tell that lady what everything I saw. You know what I'm talking about? I tell everything I saw, so you know what I'm saying? None of that.
For how the whole situation went, because I know as a African American mother, in the door, why y'all leave my baby?
Fact. Everybody saying that.
I'm gonna tell you in the door, hey, why you leave my?
See that? That's guilty. Look at all the questions that he got criminating himself. P zoned out again. Killer zoned out again, y'all. Man, look.
You know what your mom tell you when you was a little kid. Somebody hit your sister, somebody hit your brother, you better hit him back. You know how it go, man.
Stay with him.
Stay with him. You know, ain't no.
He still talking about hitting and fighting. He still talking about hitting and fighting them up. Man, I ain't got to say no more. And then look, I'm going to cut the chat off for this one. Before anybody say the blood on his jeans, he ain't even had the same outfit on that night. So this is not blood in no jeans. But yeah, gang. Man, I tell y'all what, I'll be back later on, spill some more tea. Cause now we gotta hear Irene's side. Now look, before I go though, y'all heard what he mentioned between the hours 2 and to 3 o'clock. Match up with France K's story. Put that all together, and you can name your suspect. Who did it? I shouldn't even have to tell you in my next live, you know what I'm talking about. I gave you the yeah. I be back, y'all. I be back. Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool, man. You know what I'm talking about. I appreciate everybody that shared the video and bringing her awareness. This is all this live is about. Bringing her awareness. Spilling the truth. What actually happened to her. The police are already in the meeting right now trying to figure out how to solve this. Cause look, gang, check this out. This same video that's hitting on 600,000 in 2 weeks.
What's up, Tempo? Are you ready? Let's go.
All right, team, be explosive on these jump squats.
Everything you just heard. I'm talking about it. What it started looking like, you guys. What y'all think? Let me cut the chat on. Come on, gang. Y'all thumb me up, y'all. Come on, man. Share the video. Share them, they can. You know what I'm talking about. They put that T out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And putting the timeline together. And Tyke read this. I said, damn, that look like, you know what I'm saying? So look what he finna say about outside, right? This is what the police was just talking about. When they said they seen everything suspicious. That's why the police and the paperwork were like, yeah, we seen a group of folk coming in from the South Hall, leaving out, you know what I'm talking about. And then look. That alone, when P said about the same route, the fight, and the fight was outside, because it's about a caddy shack, so he was in the parking lot. You see what I'm saying? He was in the parking lot. Man, look. Bye, y'all. I'm out, y'all.